All right, so we left it at how do you regulate trade? What do you do? How do you regulate it in state articles of confederation, and what do you do like with Iran?
So all you do is you have free trade. The government's job is to allow individuals to trade with one another. That's all we do. We trade as individuals. I trade with Walmart, who then trades with some Chinese company. Countries don't trade. If there's an enemy, like Iran, you say Iran's an enemy, don't trade with Iran. That's it. Everybody else, there are no tariffs, there are no restrictions. You trade just like I trade with you. Just because you happen to live in Shanghai shouldn't make one iota of a difference to our ability to trade freely. It's none of the government's business.
Okay, before I get to one of the things that I disagree, I don't think we disagree as much as it feels like we do in paper. You know what I mean? Would you agree with that, you think?
I think we probably do disagree. But
no, we disagree, but I don't think
on some fundamental issue, but I think on the application we probably don't.
Before I get to that, I just want to ask you quickly, how much trouble do you think we're in?
We're in big trouble. Now, I don't know the timing, and I don't do timing. I've learned that I'm bad at this. But over the next 20 plus minus years, we're in deep, deep economic problem. It might be sooner, it might be 3 years, but at some point, this country goes bankrupt. I mean, just the numbers don't add up. We have made commitments, Social Security, primarily Medicare, Medicaid.
Right.
We made commitments to old people that we can't live up to.
You agree with me. There is a reboot coming.
There's a reboot, and in all of history suggests that the reboot goes in one direction.
Towards totalitarianism.
Towards totalitarianism. Economic crisis almost always leads to a strong man. Somebody comes and says, I can solve all your problems.
Right.
I hope. One of the
well, but there is one thing that we've never had an economic crisis the entire world over, and I think there is a.
You could argue that Rome did. You could argue that many countries that these things have happened. I would say the difference is this. The difference is that today, the good ideas, the pro-liberty ideas, the pro-freedom ideas exist.
Yes.
There are people actively engaged in promoting those ideas. So people will have an option. Authoritarianism, freedom. They won't be able to just drift into authoritarianism without people like us standing up and saying, stop, there's an alternative. Look what you're giving up.
Right.